The kid needs Maverick.
I just want to say that was pretty emotional. I've known Val for decades.
That, folks, is Tom Cruise on Jimmy Kimmel back in 2023, discussing Val Kilmer's return as Iceman in Top Gun Maverick.
I've known Val for decades, and for him to come back and play that character, he's such a powerful actor that he instantly became that character again.
And unfortunately, that would be the last time you'd see an on-screen appearance, as the legendary actor would tragically pass away from pneumonia at 65 just this Tuesday.
He was such a great guy and such a wonderful spirit and had such, he and Tom's friendship was just really incredible.
Glenn Powell shares some words about Val on Today with Jenna and Friends, reminded of a funny moment where he bumped into Val while they were wrapping up Top Gun.
I was moving all my stuff out of the hotel. So it was like the last of it. I had all the stuff on a luggage cart. So it was the last luggage cart, and the only thing on the luggage cart was weights, protein powder, and tequila. and Val walked into the elevator. And Val looked at me, and he was like bent over laughing, and he goes, "That is Top Gun." And we took a picture together with all of it.
And Val's reappearance was massive to fans. He was obviously very well known for his appearance in 1986's Top Gun, playing that cocky, cool rival to Tom Cruise.
Who's the best pilot? No, I think I can figure that one out on my own.
Now, he had appeared in 3 films before Top Gun, and 1 film after, and that's when he appeared in 1988's Willow, in which director Ron Howard shared some thoughts about Val on his Instagram, saying, "I was incredibly fortunate to collaborate with Val a number of times over the years. As the beat-off swordsman Mad Mardigan and Willow, his stunning Jim Morrison in Oliver Stone's The Doors, and a chilling cameo in The Missing. I list these titles because even my own personal creative experiences reflect his awesome range as an actor. Check out his filmography, amazing. His art extended to his poetry, artworks, filmmaking, and simply the way he lived. Bon voyage, Val. And thank you." Nicolas Cage also made a statement recently saying Val should have won an Oscar as Jim Morrison in 1991's The Doors.
Robbie, hey man, can you give me another song?
2 years later, Val would star in 93's Tombstone as a gunfighting gambler, Doc Holliday, to which his co-star in that film, Billy Zane, took to his Instagram to share his thoughts, saying, "If ever a filmography captured the essence of a true artist by every definition, it's this man's canon. Rest in peace, amigo. See you when I see you." Now, things really started to heat up for Val in 95, no pun intended, with his co-star role in the film Heat, to which director Michael Mann shared to his Instagram, saying, "While working with Val on Heat, I always marveled at the range, the brilliant variability within the powerful current of Val's possessing and expressing character. After so many years of Val battling disease and maintaining his spirit, this is tremendously sad news." Michael would be referring to Val's struggle with throat cancer for the last 11 years. And literally the last time you've seen him on social media was his Instagram back in February, to which he brings back a beloved character.
All right.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
Yes, sir. I have an angle for us. It's been a while.
Oh, you look great.
I'm sure you're all familiar with his iconic Batman character in 1995, Batman Forever. Arguably my least favorite in the series, but iconic nonetheless.
I have a riddle for you. For me. Really?
Facing off against the Riddler, aka Jim Carrey, who, you guessed it, shared some words on his Instagram, saying, "I'm remembering Val Kilmer today with great admiration for him as a man and as a generational talent who left us an inevitable legacy of indelible acting performances. His greatest artistic achievements were rivaled only by the grace and courage with which he endured his life's most challenging moments, wishing his family so much love."
You're as blind as a bat! Exactly.
Val then starred in 1996's The Island of Dr. Moreau, to which co-star David Thewlis shared his thoughts, saying, "I spent the most bizarre 5 months of my entire life with Val Kilmer, out in the Australian rainforest, on the ill-fated island of Dr. Moreau. It was so spectacularly bleak and awful, it was almost wonderful. Look it up sometime." As Val wrote in his final mail to me, "What an incredible story we lived, you and I, one of the greatest. Bittersweet to be back here in Australia and hear the heartbreaking news. He was one of the most extraordinary people I have ever met. Proud to have called him a friend and a co-conspirator." Now, that same year, Val would team up with Michael Douglas on The Ghost in the Darkness.
Johnny, get the lock.
To which Michael would share on his Instagram, RIP Val Kilmer. It was an honor working with Val on The Ghost in the Darkness nearly 30 years ago. Val will be greatly missed, but his legacy will live on forever in the films and performances he so brilliantly shared with us. During the peak of Val's fame after Batman, he had a leading role in 1997's The Saint, alongside Elizabeth Shue.
You found me.
Yeah, I did. He's tireless when it comes to finding new original ideas in a script. There's not a lazy bone in his body, and that's something I really respect. He's really an incredible actor.
A year later, he would take on another leading role as Moses in 98's The Prince of Egypt. His adopted brother in the animated film, Ralph Fiennes, would share a tweet saying, "Val Kilmer, rest in peace." Now a massive fast forward to 2005, Val would link up with Robert Downey Jr. on the film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, to which Robert shared his thoughts on Val last year with Esquire.
Every moment with Val Kilmer was a joy. He is undoubtedly one of the great actors of his generation.
And if you remember in that film, the two also shared
It might have been a bit easier if he hadn't just like gone over to the craft service table, had a hoagie with a slab of mustard on it or something.
I'm so sorry, Robert. You deserve more pay for that. And this film also starred Michelle Monaghan, who shared on her Instagram, "A kind, curious, committed, rebellious, and radical gent. I learned from one of the greats, an artist through and through. I treasured my time with you. Godspeed, buddy." Now, another pretty memorable moment was when Val co-starred alongside Nicolas Cage in Bad Lieutenant, to which Nicolas would share, "I always liked Val, and am sad to hear of his passing. I thought he was a genius actor. I enjoyed working with him on Bad Lieutenant, and I admired his commitment and sense of humor." In 2011, he would star in the film Twix, alongside Francis Ford Coppola, to which he shared some kind words saying Val Kilmer was the most talented actor when in his high school, and that talent only grew greater throughout his life. He was a wonderful person to work with and a joy to know. I will always remember him. Co-star Josh Brolin would say, "See ya, pal. I'm going to miss you. You were a smart, challenging, brave, uber creative firecracker. There's not a lot left of those. I hope to see you up there in the heavens when I eventually get there. Until then, amazing memories, lovely thoughts."
I was madly in love with Val Kilmer, and he left.
Yes, some of you might remember Cher and Val dated for 2 years in the mid-80s. That fling not lasting too long, but the girl clearly loves the man, and the two stayed good friends.
Sometimes you're only meant to stay with someone so long.
Cher shared on her Twitter, "Oh, Valis, we'll miss you. You were funny, crazy, pain in the ass, great friend. Kids love you, brilliant as Mark Twain, brave here during your sickness." Listen, I can recognize when a guy has it all. The guy was handsome, he had a great roster of films. He'll be our wingman forever, and it's just good to celebrate a great actor and not dwell too much on it. Just be happy that they were here. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts, and ta-ta for now.
You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine.